Hey guys. All right, so the video down below is from CNN, and this is Aaron Burnett and Van Jones. Aaron Burnett's smoking hot, by the way. Damn. But Van Jones is basically slamming Hillary Clinton here for calling Tulsi Gabbard a Russian asset. Now, I was watching a Jimmy Dore video the other day where they were talking about the CNN panel basically echoing the same sentiment that Tulsi Gabbard is a Russian asset. And they didn't even speculate on it. They just said affirmatively, yes, Tulsi Gabbard is a Russian asset. You had this guy, Bakari Sellers, a former Democrat from South Carolina, and he was basically saying, well, the Russians are trying to get Tulsi Gabbard nominated as the primary winner, so they lose the election to Trump. Now, I was thinking this is probably one of the most dumbest things I've ever heard on CNN, and that's saying a lot because you do hear a lot of stupid shit on CNN. But the reality is a lot of the people that are disenfranchised with the current Democratic Party, they look at somebody like Tulsi Gabbard, and you could even throw Andrew Yang, Bernie Sanders not so much because of the health, but they would rather back Tulsi Gabbard because they think that she has the most sane platform. Now, I disagree with a lot of what she has to say. I mean, she wants to give health care to legal immigrants. She also wants to, she wants to slowly infringe on the Second Amendment. But it's a breath of fresh air. She's a breath of fresh air nonetheless. So I thought that was one of the most dumbest things that I've ever heard. And Hillary Clinton came out. She said the same thing. She said, oh, Tulsi Gabbard is a Russian asset, along with Jill Stein, because what they're going to do is they're going to end up running as third-party candidates, which will ruin the Democratic nominee's chance in 2020, just like they did with me in 2016. Just think about this for a second. Think about this. Hillary Clinton literally lost the election about 3 years ago, almost 3 years, and she's still talking about it. I mean, come on, Grandma. You got to go home, read a book, have a cup of tea. Just take it easy for a second because you are not doing yourself or your party any good by coming out and saying stupid shit like this. In fact, that's why CNN had no choice but to throw you under the bus here. I mean, Van Jones, I guess it's coming around full circle. I mean, he was the guy who was caught on tape by Project Veritas. He was saying, oh, this whole Russiagate thing, it's just a nothing burger. It's only for ratings. And this was also parroted by many other CNN producers. So, good on CNN for speaking a little truth here. I'm not saying like, oh, CNN is now it's back to being the most trusted name in news. No, not at all. It's corporate media. And yeah, it's really funny too. I just want to go on a little sidebar here. A lot of the people that I talk to and I say like, well, CNN is literally fake news. They say, oh, you must be a Fox News viewer. It's like, no, I'm not. You guys don't understand. I mean, this is how dumb these people are. They think that because Fox News supports Trump, which they really don't. I mean, there's a couple of anchors on there that are pretty loyal to him. Tucker, Hannity, Judge Jeanine, Laura Ingraham at times. They think that, oh, if I watch CNN, that I'm getting real news because Fox News lies about Trump. It's really stupid. I mean, this is kind of the whole result of this two-party dichotomous mindset where people just think, well, there's either good or bad. There's either black or white. There's either Dems or Republicans. It doesn't work that way, guys. It's just authoritarian versus libertarian. Anyways, getting back to the topic at hand. Van Jones, I mean, good on him. I mean, he comes out and says it. He just says, look, Hillary Clinton is completely off base by saying this. These are baseless claims, and she doesn't have any. She doesn't have any proof to back up these allegations. It's really pathetic, honestly. Like I said before, I mean, Hillary Clinton has literally been talking about this for 3 years now, and she still can't get over it. And like I said, CNN had no choice but to throw her underneath the bus because I think now they're starting to wake up and see that the Jimmy Dore crowd is probably going to be their indicator of what is popular on the left. Keep in mind, Jimmy Dore, not really outspoken on the Second Amendment, but he is pro gun, arm the poor, hashtag arm the poor. Excuse me. And he's kind of more Bernie bent, and that's fine. But you have to look at how CNN has treated Bernie and Tulsi and Yang. They haven't really given them the best representation. I think it was actually the CNN debate, or was it NBC? I don't remember. Where they cut Yang's microphone. Now, that's I don't know if that's true or not, but at the same time, I do know that they probably weren't favoring him because he is an outsider. His ideas suck, but I mean, hey, they just want to roll out their puppet. Honestly, they just want to roll out their puppet and hope that they get elected because they're basically going to do everything they can to shove it down the throats of the American people, whether they want to, suck it or not. They're just going to do it. They're going to say, open up, open wide, like they did with Hillary Clinton, and it's not going to work. So hopefully they've learned their lesson. Hopefully they start listening to people like Jimmy Dore and his respective fan base. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. I'll see you later.